All right. Thank you, Lord, for a good season. We are back at it on the river. It's day 4 of fishing in November. A couple of shore days. Started out with a boat day, and we're gonna end with the boat day here. The wind's coming up, snow's coming in next week, so we're gonna get one more day in November. Let's go fishing. All right, sun's going down. We are trying out this spot on the river. Last night got a walleye and a smallie on a different stretch. We'll see how it goes here. In years past, this area has been good, but it's so low this year. When the river is low, sometimes those fish kind of funnel into certain areas. So that's why in November, along with being able to wear short sleeves today because it's so nice, thought I'd give it a shot. Still hopeful. Gonna make some more casts just using a crankbait. That's what's worked in years past. We'll see if we can get something to bite. Nice to sneak in another day after work. We got the 70-degree weather. This weekend looks like it's going to be the end of the nice weather for Minnesota for a while. So we're going to take advantage of it and see if we can get a fish or two. Fish on. There we go. Looks like we got a northern. All right. We got them hooked just right too. All right, river fish right after work. Just before sundown. Nice way to spend some time. A very spotted northern. Fat guy. Looks like we might have got him in the gills a little bit. Let's see if he swims away. Alright. I always got to give credit to my buddy Don, who gave me the gift of teaching me how to fish a Mepps spinner. So thanks, Don. Another Mepps fish. Let's see if we got some more hunting around here. So with as many topwater fish as I catch, catching one below the surface is always kind of fun. That line just kind of gets tight, and then you feel that head shake and you know it's on. Another session, you could call it, after work. Fishing a river right by my house in early November. So we're having a great stretch of weather here in Minnesota. The first night did really well, caught a couple of fish. Second time out after school, nothing on the same area. And tonight we got a northern. So in November in Minnesota, you appreciate every fish that you catch, even if it's not a monster. I got one more spot to try. I'm gonna try it out. And tomorrow is Saturday. We might be back in the boat. I'll keep the cameras rolling. Go, fish on. Fish off. There we go, fish on. What we got? We got a smallie. Not a monster, but a good one. Any fish in November in Minnesota is a good one in open water. Little guy, but a guy. All right, it's a start. So as I started my November fishing 3 days ago, the water was 40 degrees and now it's 47.5, so I'm hoping that these crankbaits will be a little bit more effective. So in pretty short order, northern and a smallmouth bass. These Rapala DT lures are nice because you can stop them and they suspend. Some of the other brands, they float, so they're always moving, but these will just stop in one spot. So we're going against the current, but we got a nice wind behind us pushing, so it's giving us kind of a perfect speed. All right, we can go down about 6 or 8 feet now. Has a nice little white flash to it. Fish on. All right, smallie. And he's off. A lot of the smaller guys are going to get off today. They just don't have the room in the mouth sometimes. Fish on. There we go. Feels a little better. Oh yeah. This is a big one. Look at that guy. All right. Keep the pressure on. There we go. There we go. Oh, he's off in the net. What a fish. Beautiful. Look at this guy. All right. Late fall, big smallies, favorite stretch of the river. Let's go. So this is the pattern that's worked in years past. These Rapala DT lures get some low water conditions in the river, get the right day. I'm hoping as we travel up here we'll continue to catch some. 2 small ones, and like I said, the bigger ones stayed on. I think they just take it a little more aggressively. That'll get the blood flowing on a Saturday morning. Fish on. Alright, back on the board. Northern. Flipped it right in there behind that log, and there's a northern waiting for it. Gotta keep that tension on. Those fish are not hooked so great, because a lot of times the hook set isn't getting in there. So get a big one on, keep the pressure on. Fish on. There we go, right out of the logs where he's supposed to be. Got a smallie, and he's off. Oh, all right. Just saw a flash of him. It was a decent one. Fish on. There we go. Finding a couple. See if we can keep this guy on. Just got that back hook barely in him. Keep the pressure on. And in the net. Nice fish. And he's off. There we go. All right, nice chunky fish. Disappointment of losing one, but then we got one right back on. Nice. Seems as if the fish are kind of in front of the structure. I don't know if the flow of the river is kind of reversed a little bit, but the northern and those last two smallies were just that way. Nice to get a couple of fish back on the board. All right, 2020 open water season, last cast. All right. Thank you, Lord, for a good season.